Hey, it's Wednesday on a Wednesday, so I wanted to update you guys on a golden pathos that I pretty much had destroyed and I want to bring back to life. So I pretty much did, and I had one stem and I cut it up and placed 5 of them inside of some soil. Pretty much they have grown lengthy, but the stem grew with the leaving on the bottom. So I cut off one and propagated it in water. So for about 3 weeks. So they have rutted about 2 or 3 inches. Not all of them did, and the ones that didn't, I still have sitting in water. But I am going to plant these into this pot along with this just to get a fuller plant. Also, I will probably take off one of, I'm not going to take it off. What I think that I'm going to do is with this long stem here, I am going to fold it over, and with these leavings that are along here that have these nodes on them individually, instead of cutting up the plant, I am going to plant them into the soil. I'm pretty much just gonna fold it over like this and plant them into the soil and see what forms. And yeah, so I'll be right back with how I managed to do that along with this. So I'll show you guys a quick way of how I will pot this root. Looking for my popsicle stick on the floor. So I have my popsicle stick and I pretty much dig a hole and stick the root. I don't mind my hands getting dirty, and stick the root directly down. Cover with water, cover with soil, and voila. So I am not going to water the plant for a while. So this pot had already been watered yesterday, so the soil is still pretty moist. Also, these cuttings were sitting in water, so the root is also already wet, so I don't have to water the soil probably for like another 2 days as I do that. So BRB. Okay. So I had a little bit of trouble of like holding down this plant into the soil, so I folded up some wire and I am going to connect it onto this branch like so to hold it down into the soil. Hopefully that does the trick. Okay, so I'm down to my last one that I have to put in here, but so far look how it has turned out opposed to those 5 little stems that you guys had seen. Now there is already a fuller plant. Check it out. So I kind of left the back of this empty because, not that it's empty, it's that the stem, this stem I have buried under here so that the nodes can hopefully propagate and create new life. So I have the stem buried on that side. So already it's a fuller plant, and I am just going to place this last one up here. Well, actually no, I'll put it over here. My finger is always the best. I'll be fronting for the tube. I don't use no stick. I use my good old finger, and I get down and dirty. And that's how we do it around here in these streets of Brooklyn. Got a little bit more soil to fill it in. So that is pretty much it. I get so excited about the little things, but I'm extremely happy about the results, and I will probably be propagating some my golden pathos in some water still. I do have another variation of a pathos here. I feel that, one second, this plant, I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but this is a golden pathos, and this, I'm not really too sure, but it is in the family of pathos. When I rooted this in water alone, along with the same plant, it didn't root, but when I put it in water with the golden pathos,